Alright, y'all, before you continue on watching this video, I just want to get some things out there. For one, I've never done like a food review eating kind of like video, so I really don't know how to film this or what to say or like what to do really, but it's something I did want to do. I've scoured the internet and haven't seen anybody compare like Moldova McDonald's to anywhere else. And two, this is probably the cringiest video I have ever made and hopefully will ever make. That being said, we're going to start off with the Moldovan McDonald's. So let's jump back to 6 months ago and see what past me has to say about that. What's up, everybody? I'm currently inside of a Moldovan McDonald's. It's more busy around the corner. I'm in the back corner, kind of by the bathrooms, because I found it interesting that to use the bathroom here, you have to be a customer and scan the barcode that's on your receipt. So you have to buy something, scan your barcode to like unlock the door to use the bathroom. I don't know if that's normal in the US or not. I don't really frequent McDonald's very much, but I figured while I'm here, I should try it. And our order's ready. Packed and secured. All right. So I haven't really had McDonald's since like, I don't know, it's been at least 10 years, I think, since I've had McDonald's, and the last time I did, I had nuggets, which I ordered nuggets. My goal was to eat the food while it's still warm. I always end up having to do things for other people, or get sidetracked with other things, so then I end up getting cold fries, cold food. And most foods, like 90% of foods, taste better when they're warm, especially if it's supposed to be warm. So hopefully we can get home in time to eat it while it's so hot. Granted, it is frozen outside. It's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh no, and my wife's not here. She went to the pharmacy with her grandma. I'm gonna have cold food again. Hello, and welcome to watching me eat food, question mark. So, let me get the food out of the large paper bag that I had to pay for. And do I have a receipt in here? Yes. So, what I purchased was one double McRoyal, one Big Mac, one large fries, a McNugget 20-piece count, which came with 4 sauces. Normally you have to pay for sauces, which I know is normal in other parts of the world, but for me, kind of weird. So, or not weird, but different. Like sauce in America is free. You want it, you ask for it, they give it to you. But with the 20-piece McNugget, I believe it was included, so I got all 4 sauces that it told me to choose from. So we have garlic sauce, curry sauce, barbecue sauce, and sweet and sour sauce. And that was all 330 lei, which I'll put in US dollars somewhere on the screen what that converts to in editing. That being said, let's go with fries first, because, you know, fries are best when warm or hot. And, they're already cooled off from the drive, which is unfortunate. But I had a feeling this was going to happen. So I ate them beforehand in the car while I was waiting for my wife. Made an executive decision to try a couple of the fries while they're still hot, like fresh hot, and make a reaction. I mean, I'm sure they have less crap in them than the ones in America, but they still have that same taste. A little heavy on salt, but I think that's just how McDonald's fries are to begin with. My conclusion was McDonald's fries are McDonald's fries. These seem to be a little heavier on the salt than I'm used to. But then again, I don't eat a lot of sodium. I don't eat a lot of fast food to begin with. From what I can remember, from the flavor and the taste and texture and all that kind of stuff, McDonald's fries are McDonald's fries. Doesn't matter if you're in Moldova, if you're in America, or if you're in Israel, because I've had McDonald's in Israel as well. Next up, we have to go with the classic, the Big Mac. Everybody knows the Big Mac. It's kind of what McDonald's is known for. Am I framed right?
It's very foggy.
It's very foggy. What do you mean foggy? And as I was saying, if you're curious on my take on the Coca-Cola in Moldova, if you've ever had Mexican Coke, if you're from California or the United States or whatever, it seems like the carbonation is smaller. The bubbles are actually smaller. It doesn't taste as sweet because it uses real sugar, not a syrup of some kind, like corn syrup or whatever. So Mexican Coke is more like international Coke. The rest of the world, and then America's trash. All right, let's dig into this Big Mac. You want some of it? No? Okay. Not like in the picture, but they never are. Let me get some of the stuff that fell out of it.
Try? Yeah, try.
From what I can remember, it tastes just like a Big Mac back home in the States. I feel safe in saying that the fries and the Big Mac are the same anywhere you are in the world, which you would want it to be, honestly. Like, you want it to be like a uniform, consistent flavor. Anna's off camera, I believe, based off the angle. She's too good for McDonald's. I'd say the bun feels and tastes more like real bread. It's not that like spongy, weird texture of the American buns. But meat, the sauce, everything else is pretty much the same from what I remember. I guess when I go back to America, I'm going to have to get some McDonald's to do a comparison. A fair shakedown, you know? This one doesn't have a label, just has a blue mark on it, but I'm guessing this, yes, this has to be the, what do they call it, the McRoyal, which I don't even know if we have back home. Double McRoyal. My little quadlingual woman. That's Russian, yeah? What does it say?
This is what I love.
This is what I love? Okay, and then the English one says, I'm loving it. On the paper, it says, essentially, I'm loving it one way or another in different languages. That's cool. I wonder if they have the same paper in the US. Okay, so a bun with nothing on the bottom. Let me come around and show y'all. Well, that Coca-Cola is going to be a little fizzy now that I kicked it over. Okay. Starting from the bottom. Literally nothing. No sauce, no nothing. And then just some cheese melted between the meat. And then on top, very little onion, very, very little pickle. And then another piece of meat or cheese melted on top of the meat. I could be wrong. I don't know if it's a McRoyal thing or if it's all of them, but it almost seems like the meat patty itself has a little bit of like seasoning. So I got a big bite of like meat and nothing else, and it actually had some like flavor to it. Not what I would expect. Like it's not a apples to apples comparison to like a quarter pound burger from a nice steakhouse or something, but I mean, for a fast food burger, not bad. 20-piece McNugget. What is there to say about it? Everybody knows what the McNugget is, alright? And we got 20 of them bad boys in this box. Off of first appearance, they look to be the same and smell the same as the American McNugget. We have 4 sauces. We have the garlic sauce. Put it like that, actually. We have the curry sauce, I believe this is. No, hold on. What does that say? I think this is barbecue. Barbecue? We have barbecue sauce. Curry sauce. A 6 Zack. And a sweet and sour sauce. We're starting with the garlic. Okay. Alright, actually first we're going to take a bite without any sauce, if the flavor is the same. It's the same. A McNugget is a McNugget. Garlic sauce. Oh, wow. Okay. So the garlic sauce is essentially you liquefied garlic and made it into like a sauce consistency and then poured it in the thing. It's just straight up garlic. I thought it was like a hint of garlic with something. It's straight garlic. Barbecue, we will wait. Curry sauce. I don't know if we have curry sauce or the garlic sauce in America. Yep, it smells like curry. Oh man, that's a really strong curry too. Those are very strong curry. Oh, I don't think it goes well with the nugs though. Not on McNugs. Nah, get out of here. I thought that was my stomach. Alright, what's this one? This one's a sweet and sour. We're gonna leave barbecue for last because I'm pretty sure it's an option everywhere, and I'm pretty sure it's the same barbecue sauce everywhere. The sweet and sour is pretty much the same too as the US. If not the exact same. Alright, now we're gonna try the barbecue. Bro, it's the same. It's the same. I spent 330 lei to just get American McDonald's that doesn't make me sick. We're gonna do it apples to apples. So I think we started with the fries for one, and I should have showed the packaging as well. I think I did. I don't remember. I haven't looked at the footage yet. So starting with the fries. The large fries are coming in just like a paper bag now instead of the little cardboard red thing that I remember from my childhood. I'm gonna say the US fries, at least at my location. They're softer, they're not that perfect like crisp. They're kind of mushy. This one's short, doesn't count. It's not crispy. The ends have a little bit of a bite to them, but the rest of it's like mushy. And it's less sodium. The less sodium's nice, but the Moldovan fries were definitely crispier. A little disappointing. Overall flavor though is about the same. Just like a little bit less sodium. As far as texture, like the US ones seem to be floppy, at least in my area. Since we're back in the US, and I'm allergic to dairy here, and only here for whatever reason, I have to take some of my dairy pills, which are right here. These are just lactose like enzymes essentially. It helps my body break down the lactose, which is in our milk. Alright, I now have 30 minutes to complete anything and everything that has dairy in it, so let's get to it. I'm going to start off with this Big Mac right here. Looks to be about the same size from what I remember in Moldova. Way more sauce. I mean, it's dripping up the side right here. So much sauce, which is making it way messier than the Moldovan one. And the sauce is overpowering. I'm pretty sure it's a Thousand Island dressing is the special sauce, just like in In-N-Out. It's just their version on a Thousand Island. That's all I taste. Like, honestly, that's all I taste. It's just Thousand Island. There's so much sauce. It's super overpowering. We're what, halfway done? Almost halfway done? More than halfway done? And it's just a Thousand Island dressing. I'll come back to you. Oh, and I dripped all over my damn shirt. Definitely messy. Definitely messy. Got that down. Alright, next up is the quarter pounder with cheese in Moldova. It's the double McRoyal. Same burger though, same burger. Let's take a look here. Same kind of thing like in Moldova. There's nothing on the bottom, no sauce, no cheese. And you have a layer of cheese between the meat patties, some thick looking patties. This one kind of look like they're thicker than the Moldova one. We got some decent pickles, basic onion, and some ketchup and mustard on it. Better presentation than the Moldova one, I'll tell you that much. The quarter pounder, as well as the McRoyal. I mentioned something like it seemed like the patty itself, the meat patty itself, had some seasoning to it. I mean, granted, with this Big Mac, all I taste is Thousand Island dressing. That's literally all I taste, which is kind of disappointing. I'd give the win to the Moldovan Big Mac, and I need a couple more bites of this. Good seasoning, it's juicy. It's pretty much the same taste. I'm giving the win to it because the toppings were better. The Moldova one had like no pickles, or like literally like one small thin pickle on it and then like 3 pieces of onion. This actually has a decent amount of stuff on top of it. Win goes to the double quarter pounder US. The American double McRoyal, if you will. Big Mac over here is kind of a disappointment. I'd give the win hands down every single day of the week to the Moldovan Big Mac variant. Same taste for the most part, just this one is just covered in sauce. Everybody knows that Coca-Cola is better for McDonald's. They do something different, whether it's the temperature, they get a different recipe or whatever. It doesn't seem as fizzy as like carbonated, and the sweetness doesn't seem too strong, although I've cut it back out of my diet. I haven't had soda at all this month of July. We're gonna move on to the nugs. Our nugs are now in a paper bag, just like the fries. I feel like they used to come in a box. Maybe they only do it for the 40s, but it's 2 packs of 10. I got the 20-piece nug. And for our sauce, which I asked if they have the garlic sauce, and they do not. Apparently it's an exclusive to Moldova or Europe or whatever, but it's an exclusive for that region. I only got 3 sauces. We have tangy barbecue, hot mustard, and buffalo sauce. Buffalo sauce seems to be, spicy buffalo seems to be an exclusive to the US. And I think hot mustard is as well. So we got one that's the same. We'll see if it is the same, but I'm pretty damn sure it is. I didn't mean to rip it all the way off. It is. It's literally the same barbecue sauce. So they just have one recipe that I follow and ship it international. And the nugs are the same too. This nug actually tastes a little bit different. The aftertaste tastes more like dark meat or something instead of like white meat. Anyways, good old Dunkin'. Tastes no difference. Now for some hot mustard. Always a favorite of mine. Nuggets are different. The taste is different. Even from like what I remember as like my childhood and stuff, like nuggets are different. I wonder if they're using a different part of the chicken. Hot mustard is really hot mustard. If you tried one, you tried them all. Spicy buffalo. Usually not a big fan of buffalo sauce, so let's see what I think here. And I'm sick again. Like I was sick when I made the Moldova video. I'm sick again making this one. It's buffalo sauce. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's buffalo sauce. Well, this is the food review, the food, whatever you want to call it, the cringe video. Hope y'all enjoy. This is different from anything I've ever done, different than any video we've ever made. Once again, Anna Maria is not a part of this because she's too good for it. She's downstairs making a salad right now while I'm eating this. But make sure to give it a thumbs up, drop a sub if you're not subbed yet, because I promise you our other videos aren't this cringe. It's a learning process. We're getting better as we go. We plan on more trips to Moldova and some other trips in Europe. Won't spoil where, but we're going to other places in Europe as well fairly soon. Also some stuff around here in California, so if you're interested in that, make sure to drop a sub. And I'm gonna finish all this up and then edit this video and see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all. Give me the little sauce, will it? Really? The barbecue one? What, because I'm a redneck from America? Racist. I do not want that curry one. I can see that much right now. You're still here? What are you doing here? Click one of these videos down here. Or go watch someone else like Roxas. Good friend of mine. I mean, if you want more of us, you can just click one of our videos down below somewhere. I don't even know where they are, actually. Click one.